Last week, the X Factor went live.
Your Saturday night starts right here.
That was incredible.
You absolutely nailed that tonight.
Outstanding.
And the battle began.
Cheap piece of rubbish to say.
Simon is just so jealous he doesn't have you in his category.
It's the most hideous song choice. I got this wrong.
And disaster struck for Louis.
Going home tonight. Bad lashes.
Devastated for the girls.
Tonight, 11 remain. Singing for your vote. Simon and the boys. Austin, Owen, and Scott.
I didn't have a great week last week, but that's all going to change tonight.
Danny and the over 25s. Ruth, Daniel, and Rachel.
I've still got 3 acts, and that's the way it's going to stay.
Louis and the groups. JLS and Girl Band.
Last week I lost 1 act. I'm not going to lose another this week.
And Cheryl and the girls. Alexandra, Diana, and Laura.
It's round 2, and we are so ready. I can't wait.
Tonight, one more act will leave the competition for good. It's time
You ain't seen nothing yet.
to face
I'm coming out fighting this week.
the music.
Tonight, no mistakes.
Live from London, it's the X Factor with your host, Dermot O'Leary.
Woo! Hello, everybody. Oh, yeah, people. How are we doing? Okay, welcome to the X Factor. Your Saturday night starts right here. That's the way we like it. Seconds out, people. Round 2. The second live show, and what a heavyweight battle we have for you as the remaining 11 finalists fight out for their X Factor survival. Now, you know the deal. Great drama, wonderful performances, and lots of emotion. But there is another fight going on tonight, and you know what I'm talking about. It's the X Factor judges.
Simon, Danny, Louis, and Cheryl.
Simon Cowell, Danny Minogue, Louis Walsh, and Cheryl Cole. There we go. Everyone is up for it tonight, people, not least because they are singing some of the finest songs in the history of pop from one of the biggest superstars of all time. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Tonight we are celebrating the music of Michael Jackson. Wow, and indeed, ow! Okay, first up, it's the girls and their mentor who's going to be performing with her band Girls Aloud on this very stage later on. Should be after overtime. Cheryl Cole.
Hi.
Hello, Cheryl.
You all right?
Who have you got for us?
Okay, first up, I don't really have to say much on this introduction. She's absolutely fantastic. It's the beautiful Alexandra Burke.
I'm going to ask Louis to apologise to you.
Alexandra.
Waited for 3 years to step on that stage, and to finally do it was phenomenal. To think that a couple of months ago I was singing in restaurants,
Alexandra last week looked incredible, sounded incredible, and she gave me goosebumps.
At the age of 5, I used to tell my mum, "Mum, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna dance." I used to round up my brothers and sisters, and we used to sing, rap, record little videos.
Alex, here, have your pee. Dry your eyes and wipe away your pee.
This week, it feels like my voice is going.
Don't sing.
Okay.
Only time I have to sing a performance is the dress rehearsal. Alexandra's voice is amazing. When she gets overexcited, she uses her throat and forces her voice. And then the next day, she loses her voice.
Brian told me if I need to say something, write it down. Write it down, I know, but everyone keeps saying it's diva-ish. I'm just like...
If she loses her voice at week 2, how is she even going to make it through further in this competition?
Alexandra's really had to rest her voice this week. Fingers crossed everything goes well on the night.
I've given up so much to basically be here in this competition, and I'm hoping that my voice doesn't give up on me.
Alexandra Bach.
Last week you did Whitney, tonight you do Michael Jackson. You are world class. I love you. And I can't believe that somebody with your talent is so humble. You've got it all going on, girl.
Thank you.
It was definitely worth the wait. It was a faultless performance, and I think that it propels this show into international standard. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to start with a negative, which is after Whitney last week, Mariah this week, bit predictable.
Michael Jackson, Simon. It's Michael Jackson.
Mariah did this.
Michael Jackson.
Mariah did this version, Louis.
It's Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but Mariah did it. Anyway, the only reason I say that is that at the moment it's all a little bit copycat. I thought the first part of the song was good. The second half of the song, I have to tell you though, was fantastic.
Thank you.
But I think that what you've got to work out with Cheryl next week is that you've got to make you original, because at the moment it's not. I've heard this before.
Not as good, Simon. Not
Yes, I
as good
have.
as this.
Wait,
No
can
way.
I just say, it's not Mariah Carey week, in case you didn't read the
Mariah
thing.
did
It's
that
Jackson
version.
week.
Did Mariah did that version?
That was a Michael Jackson. And by the way, I wish somebody would have told me when it became safe to sing Whitney or Mariah, because I'd have tried it myself. But it's not a safe thing to do. It's a big song to sing. You sang it amazingly.
Catchy.
And we're not playing Russian roulette here, Simon. I'm not
Catchy.
playing. Can I get her out of the competition? I'm keeping her in. And with that performance, you are staying in.
Are you just being picky for the sake of it tonight?
No, I just said to Cheryl, I actually did give you a compliment there. I was just trying to give you some constructive advice. That's all.
How's that? Is your voice all right? Because you were worried about that? All right.
I feel okay. Yeah, I feel good. It got a bit emotional because it's been a long week and
Sounded great.
I wanted to do well. So.
Way to go, darling. Well, very teary first night last week when we saw the first act head home. To make sure that doesn't happen to Alexandra, number you need to call, 0901 61 61 101. Wait till lines open at the end of the show. Calls cost 35p from a BT landline. Other networks higher for mobiles, considerably more. And votes cast before opening time will not be counted but may still be charged, just to let you know. Everyone, Alexandra. What a way to open the show, huh? Michael Jackson night. We simply can't beat it tonight. Excuse the pun. Coming up, sizzling senorita Ruth takes on Jacko, and Scott hits the stage with a classic song from Off the Wall that he's hoping is on the money. Don't move a muscle. Hello, welcome back to the X Factor. It is Michael Jackson night, people. Have we started something tonight? Having a good time. Next up, hoping beyond all hope to become the new king of pop, the first of the boys. So we say hello to the man who last week shocked the nation by admitting once in a while he gets it wrong. Simon, welcome to the human race.
Once in my life.
Simon, any chance, beyond chance, maybe we'll get it right tonight?
Absolutely not. This is going to be a very different person this week. It's Scott.
It's the most hideous song choice.
Sacramento.
Biggest blue coat song going.
Scott, I got this wrong.
Last Saturday when I was performing, it was absolutely amazing. I felt like I was on top of the world. And then it just all came crashing down.
This is the worst song for you. You could be going home after this.
I do not know what Simon Cowell was thinking last week.
I cocked it up. It happens.
If I was Scott, I'd sack Simon.
I did honestly feel like my dream was slipping away. And then when Dermot just shouted my name out,
Scott!
It really was something else that made me realise just how much I want to be here. Growing up in Manchester, I was always singing, I was always dressing up. If there was a talent show, I'd always try and enter it. Music has been such a big part of my life. I really don't know anything else.
I have chosen him one of the really good Michael Jackson songs. No excuses this week.
This week we stripped everything away for Scott. It's just him, a mic, and his voice.
I really feel like this could be the week where I could really turn things around.
It's got nothing to do with the song if it goes wrong. It'll be him, not me.
After last week, I need to get this right.
Scott Showtime.
She's out of my life. I've learned that love won't wait. And so I've learned that love needs exploration. But I've learned to make entries out of my life. She's out of my life. Damn indecision and cursed pride. I kept my love for her locked all deep inside, and it cuts like a knife. She's out of my life.
Scott, you know last week it was an absolute disaster. What I like about you, you came back fighting. That was an absolutely brilliant performance. And that actually puts you back in the race. You're in with a good chance because you look like a pop star.
Scott, that was a winning performance. That was so incredible. Let me tell you, the blue coat is out of your life, gone forever. Forever now. Brilliant.
Yeah, I didn't really know what happened. Something happened at the beginning. But I have to hand it to Simon this week. You definitely redeemed yourself. Amazing song choice. And you sang it with a lot of emotion, which that song needed. One of my favourite Michael Jackson songs. And I'm glad you're back in the running. Well done.
Scott, that took a lot of guts, actually, after the mauling you got from this lot last week. And I have to tell you, the way you sang that song, the fact that you didn't try and over-sing it, it was very... Everything was right about it. That was bloody good. Well done.
Hey, buddy. Winning performance from Danny. You're not going to go with me now, are you?
No, I'm all right.
You're not going to go with me this week?
I'm all right this week, yeah.
You're back in the race. How do you feel?
Absolutely fantastic, and do you know what? They're the comments that I've always dreamed of getting ever since I've been on this stage, and thank you so much, guys. It really means so much. My heart's going up.
Just, one quick viewpoint for me. Who takes credit for this, you or him?
Obviously me this week.
It's got to be Simon. Of course.
Are you happy with that, right?
Yes.
OK. Way to go, Scott.
Thank you.
There's only one way to ensure Scott is back here next week. Vote for him. Number to call, 0901 61 61 102. But curb your enthusiasm. Wait till lines open later. For now, everyone, the comeback kid, Scott. Oh, he's happier this week, isn't he? First of the over 25s now, so time to theoretically moonwalk over to Danny. Hello, Dan.
Moonwalk, I
Yeah,
like
I'm not
that.
gonna do that.
Last week you saw one side of this lady. This week, a totally new side. This is Ruth Lorenzo.
Sexy senorita.
What I love about you is that you are a real woman.
I'm not sure the British public are going to get you.
The first live show, it was amazing. When those doors opened, I got goosebumps. I was really, really scared of what the judges were gonna say.
If it was in Benidorm, they would love you.
I never expect to have that reaction.
I don't think you are the best singer, but you have charisma.
How dare he say she doesn't have the best voice? She's amazing. And she's been waiting for this since she was a little girl.
My mom says the first time she knew I was gonna be a singer, it was when I was born. I screamed so loud, the doctor said, she's gonna be a soprano. I've been dreaming of this since I was a little girl, and I'm not gonna let it go now.
Throughout this competition, I've sang in Spanish because Simon asked me to do it.
But tonight I'm gonna do something different and I'm not gonna sing in Spanish.
The fact that she's from Spain doesn't mean that she has to sing in Spanish every week. You know, we need to show different sides of her.
I think the fact that you're telling someone who's Spanish not to sing in Spanish is a little bit stupid.
I have taken a risk this week, but I have to pull it off and do my best because I can't be going home.
Lorenzo.
Each time the wind blows, I hear your voice, so I call your name. Whispers of morning, my heart is storming. Heaven's gonna let you go. You know how I feel. This thing can go wrong. I can live my life without you. I just can't hold on. I know we belong. My life ever never. If I can be with you, I just can't stop loving you. I just can't stop loving you. And if I stop, then tell me just what will I do? 'Cause I just can't stop loving you. We can change all the world tomorrow. We can sing songs of yesterday. I can say, hey, you bear want to sorrow. And this is my life, and I want to see it for always. I just can't stop loving you. I just can't stop loving you. And if I stop, then tell me just what will I do? I just can't stop loving you. I just can't stop loving you. And if I stop, then tell me just what will I do? 'Cause I just can't stop loving you.
Ruth, where did all that come from? You were like there was a tiger unleashed. It was very passionate and dramatic, and it was an amazing performance, and it shows you're a very versatile singer. I loved it.
Oh, sorry. I love you, Ruth. You know I love you as a person. You're such a lovely girl. I seen you in the corridor just before, and I know that you've had problems with your throat, but you didn't let that affect your performance. You're a natural performer. I would have liked to seen you in something like to go with the drapes, like a nice sassy dress or something, if I'm totally honest. But I think considering what you've been through and that you were really poorly today, you pulled it off. You did a really good job.
Ruth, you sang the last part of that song very well, but I'm going to repeat what I said in the VT. It's not that I want you to sing in Spanish. The fact is that you are Spanish and you've got this Latin thing going on. Why would you strip that away from you? Because by keeping it, it makes you different. And we've never had anyone like you on the show before. So it's almost like taking away all the things that we liked about you and made you different. Now you're blending in with the pack. And I've got to tell you, you could be in trouble tonight after that performance.
No chance.
The funny thing is that there's been people all over the world on the internet watching your performances and loving you
I should sing in
doing...
Spanish.
They just love Ruth, actually.
Singing in Spanish.
I know you've been so terribly ill today, and I feel so sorry for you, but you carried on, you did it, and you did a fantastic performance.
Hey, you're on?
I'm fine.
Okay. Well, let's go through the process. I mean, has she got a great voice, guys? So, Does it matter what language she sings in?
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
She's going to do Russian next week. That's how good she is. And you've not been very well today? I'm sorry to hear that. And Cheryl, she's got this going on. I like this look.
She's just such a gorgeous woman. I just wanted to see her in a floaty dress that matches the drapes.
Baby, it's all about the skinny jeans and heels tonight. Oh, yeah. OK. To say CC to Ruth and make sure she has an extremely buenos noches, all you have to do is vote for her. Number to call, 0901 61 61 103. But you know the deal. Lines don't open until all the acts are performed, so don't call now. For now, everyone, Miss Ruth Lorenzo. After the break, girl band, trying to make the world a better place, thank God. And Laura's going to be taking on a massive Jackson ballad. Do not miss it. We will be right back. Hello, welcome back to the X Factor. It is only week 2, but already we have some contest on our hands, people. The finalists are going for it, as are their friends and family here in the audience. Look at this, who are you?
The fiancé of Ruth.
Fiancé of Ruth, you're a lucky man. What about you? What's your name?
Austin's mum.
Your name's Austin's mum. Hello.
Jan.
Hello, Jan. You all right? Oh, thanks, Jan. Saucy little minx. Like a son. Next up, it's the first of the groups, which means we turn to the great, great granddad of our family, Louis Walsh.
Next up, we've got 4 girls who were in the bottom 2 last week. I don't want them in the bottom 2 tonight because they're fantastic and they're called Girl Band.
First act on, I thought you did a fantastic job of it.
With like a Girls Aloud bunch of rejects.
Singing for the X Factor Live, Girl Band. The act going home tonight is Bad Lashes.
As soon as we realised we were in the bottom 2, I think we all just felt, oh no, this could be it, we could be going home now.
To think, the first live show, it would have just shattered all of our dreams.
Having 2 acts in the bottom 2 on the first live show was awful.
When Dermot said surviving and coming back, this girl band, it was the best feeling ever in our lives.
I've been singing since 3 or 4. I'd get up at any parties, I'd get up on a stool and start singing and everything. That was all my life was about when I was younger. We're sisters, I'm the baby sister, Tita's older. When we were children, we basically lived on the stage. We went to talent shows, we were in pantomimes all the time. We just loved it.
I've been singing since the age of 7. All started for me when I entered my first talent show. Singing is just such a strong passion in me.
This week with Girl Band, it's going to be a big performance. It's a big production. I'm throwing everything at it because I don't want to lose them.
This could be repulsive, what he's doing tonight. Not right for them. It'll be a complete and utter train wreck.
I mean, let's face it, Louis never been great with girl groups, and I don't think he'll have found his mojo with girl bands, so I actually feel a little bit sorry for them.
We believe that the judges may think that there's only one strong contender in the groups category, which is JLS. We need to go out there and prove that we are just as good as they are. Everything we do tonight, we've got to do it absolutely perfect just to make sure that we're not in the bottom 2.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow. If you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are
working there for me. I don't know if it's a song, because I don't I'm not keen on that song, but it's quite entertaining watching you mime to it.
Mime? Well, you've often done that. Don't know what miming and singing. Oh, Danny, they did the best.
It's not a great song.
It is. It was a #1 record. Danny, it was good. Be nice to them.
I don't know if it was the best one for you guys.
We just love the meaning of the song. We think it's such a beautiful song.
I agree. Beautiful meaning to the song. You look absolutely gorgeous tonight, and I know from personal experience, when you've been in the bottom 2 the week before, your confidence is knocked, but you came out, you give it your all, and I was really pleased for you. Well done, girls.
Look, it was arguably better than last week, but I mean, it was so gimmicky. I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised if we'd have had polar bears coming out at the end, and dolphins and children. I mean, no, in other words, you know, with the horrible world in the hands, I mean, it was just gimmicky and... You know, so the problem is that I think, Louis, you're playing on sympathy, and it was very gooey.
You've made a whole career out of it. You have.
I think the problem is, if I'm being honest with you girls, I don't see any connection between you and Louis. I think he's obsessed with his boy band, and I think
girls,
he's just...
come on.
That's how it feels.
Simon, you don't know, because you're not in the dressing room, I am. I totally believe in the girls. I believe in the girls. No. They've come out fighting this week. They've come out fighting. They made a great effort. I think it's like night and day compared with last week. I think they're fantastic. Come on, you fancy them.
All right. Let's hope that's not in the papers tomorrow. Louis Walsh and girl band dressing room. Shocker. Thoughts, girls? I mean, you know, Danny was talking about the song and so forth. What did you think? Because you wanted to pick that song, right?
I mean, for us, Heal the World has got such a lovely meaning to it, and we just wanted to come out fighting because we were in the last 2, you know.
And Simon, do you blame the girls or do you blame Louis? Because they give it the best shot, right?
No, I don't deny that. I just thought it was just a little bit corny, but I do think it's important, as Cheryl discovered, it's better to work without Louis and do what you think is right.
Well, they did want to give us gimmicks and everything. They wanted to give us animals on stage with children's choir, but we said we don't want that. We wanted to just be us. Be ourselves.
Can I just say one little thing? Briefly. Simon has never had a hit record with the girl band, ever. Ever.
All right, that's over. Girl band are desperate not to be in the final showdown again. Their nerves were in bits last week before things. Number to call for them, 0901 61 61 104. Lines are not open now, so the end of the show's the time to get calling. For now, everyone, girl band. OK, back to the girls now, and Cheryl.
So, up next, she is absolutely fantastic, as you discovered last week. Again, doesn't need much of an introduction. It's the fantastic Laura White.
I thought that was outstanding.
That was just incredible.
It was just absolutely mind-blowing. I could hear everyone screaming. I just thought, God, like, this is what it's about. A few weeks ago, I was just an English student. For years, I just wanted Simon Cowell to hear me sing.
You have something very, very special.
His comment meant the world to me.
Laura was the perfect ending to the first show last week. She brought the house down, and I was so proud of her.
I always was so passionate about music. I'd sit in my room, listen to music all day and just sing along, dreaming of singing in front of millions of people. Standing on that stage, it made it all real. Michael Jackson is the furthest thing from the music that I normally sing. It's definitely a big risk.
I'm not sure if this is the right style song for Laura to sing. Her voice and Michael Jackson's voice don't lend to each other very well.
If Laura sings it half-heartedly, it might just all go very wrong.
This is going to tell us whether she really is as good as we think, or not.
I think she's going to be amazing this week, and I've got every faith in her.
I do feel that the pressure is on now. I am frightened that if I don't do my best, it could be over for me.
Laura White!
disappear. Something whispers in my ear and says that you are not alone. I am here with you, though you're far away. I am here to stay, 'cause you are not alone. Whisper 3 words and I'll come running. And boy, you know that I'll be there. I'll be there. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though you're far away. I am here to stay. Though you're far away. You are not
Laura, last week you absolutely stole the show. It was a bit of a shaky start tonight. I didn't think the song was the best song choice for you, but you absolutely delivered in the end. It was a very, very powerful performance, and you are an amazing singer.
Laura, I love you. I thought the first half was good, second half was great, but I think you've got the potential to be absolutely brilliant. It was missing something from that last week had. The mojo was gone.
Look, the fact that you managed to make that song good is a miracle, and testament to you how good you are, because you really struggled on the first half, and then the second half you got into your stride. Was it as good as last week? No. Are you still? Well, it wasn't. Are you still one of the best singers? Absolutely yes. And I think, and I would say, so far, counting the last part of the song, best performance of the night so far.
Thank you. Laura, do you know what? It's a very, very hard week. Michael Jackson week. It's always going to be a hard thing. It's totally out of your comfort zone. But that second half of the song was absolutely incredible. I loved it. Well done.
Even the choir are cheering up. And they've got high standards, right? Simon, second half of that song, best performance of the night so far. How do you feel about that?
Thank you so much. It means so much to me. It does. Thank you. I'm still
And
so
is it all about people getting out of their comfort zone? Is that what makes the winner for you? I mean, you know, I know we've got a long way to go, but...
It's about doing what she just did, which is actually trying a bit harder, because so far it's been a little bit flat tonight. At least this girl gave it a go.
OK. Make sure Laura isn't heading home. Number to call, 0901 61 61 105. Do not ring now. Don't ring until all 11 acts have performed. Let's hear it once again, people, for Laura. OK, coming up, Austin takes on one of the all-time Jacko classics, and after last week's mauling, Daniel is singing his big old heart out to prove Simon and Louis wrong. The Cads, back in a jiffy. Hey, welcome back to the X Factor. We are celebrating the music of Michael Jackson tonight, and the whole studio is encased in a massive oxygen tent, just in case. Next out to breathe the good, clean air of the stage, the second of the boys, and Simon.
Thank you, Dermot. Gimmick-free, no polar bears, it's Austin.
Like a pop star.
Faultless vocal.
Perfect song.
Terrific performance.
Austin.
Last Saturday's performance was just absolutely amazing. I mean, terrifying, but absolutely brilliant.
Every breath you take,
That, for you, was 60%, but I know there's a ton left in reserve.
I was sort of half pleased with my performance and sort of half not, but I know I've got so much more to give.
Austin can't give 60% again. We need to see 100% on that stage 100% of the time.
When Dermot told me I was through, I was just so relieved. I thought, I want to get off this stage in case they change their mind. I've loved singing the music ever since I can remember. One of my earliest memories was when I played Joseph at school. I remember spinning around in my coat of many colours. I felt great. I was a 10-year-old boy who felt king of the world, and that's how I feel now doing this, and I'm not taking a second of it for granted.
The song this week, it's a challenge. It's a different version of a well-known song.
Austin's version is so different that you almost won't recognise the track.
I think we've got to throw Austin in the deep end now, to see if he's got what it takes.
Tonight I'm taking a huge risk. If people don't like it, I could be going home.
A lot of people love the original. I just hope he pulls it off tonight.
This is absolutely going to be love it or hate it. And I don't know which way it's going to go yet.
Last week Simon said I'd given it 60%, so tonight I'm going to give nothing less than 100%.
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. Said, don't mind, baby, do you mean I am the one? I wanna dance on the floor in the round. She said, I am the one. I wanna dance on the floor in the round. She told me her name was Billie Jean. Now she tries to sing. Every hair turned every woman dream. She is the one. I wanna dance on the floor in the round. Yeah. People love it so be careful what you do. Go around breaking young girls' hearts. Yeah. Mother always told me, who you love, careful what you do, because a lie becomes a truth. Yeah, now, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. But that kid isn't my son. No, she's not. She says, I am the one. No. So take my strong advice. Just remember to always think
Austin, you absolutely gave it 100%. I mean, you're an incredible singer. Technically, I think you're an amazing singer. I wasn't crazy about the arrangement. I thought it was a bit self-indulgent because I do watch American Idol, and I did see David Cook do that very version on American Idol. I think you're a great singer. I just think you're trying too hard.
Austin, that was another fantastic performance. I actually don't think you've hit your peak. I still think there's more in there, and I'm dying to see what you're going to do next week.
Thank you so
much.
much.
Hope to see you back.
Austin, I think singing and performing is in your blood. You actually just it comes so naturally to you. Your vocals are incredible, but I hated that arrangement. I didn't like it. No, I didn't like the arrangement of the song, but your performance of it and your vocals, outstanding.
I mean, just to correct you, Louis, yes, David did do it on American Idol, but it's based on a version by Chris Cornell. And Why?
I know, son.
You didn't know
I
that.
didn't know about music.
I have to...
I know about music.
Not a lot. I've got to tell you, taking everything into account, that performance was in a completely different league to everything we've heard tonight. Because it was original. Of course, it's a risky thing to do, but this is what we liked about you. You've got soul in your voice, and you've got passion as well. And this is the first time tonight I actually heard and saw something where I felt the artist was trying. So, best performance by a mile. Well done.
Gotta love that. Cheryl hated the arrangement, Simon thought it was in a different league. Bit of a mixed bag, but you were so happy with that tonight, I can tell.
Do you know what? I really love doing the song, and you know, I'm gutted that they didn't like it, but you know, I tried my best.
Austin, it genuinely doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Two of us didn't like it out of four.
All
It doesn't
right, people.
matter.
Austin really wants your votes to see him safely through to next week's show. Number to call, people, 0901 61 61 106. Don't make a lunge for the phone just now. Lines won't open till all the acts have performed. Ladies and gentlemen, Austin. Now, as we all know, different arrangements for all the acts tonight singing the music of Michael Jackson. Next up, another one of the over 25s and the lovely Danny.
It's not Michael Jackson, it's not Ricky Gervais, it's not Stars in Their Eyes, this is the X Factor, and this is Daniel Evans.
For me, it didn't really work.
It was completely and utterly irrelevant.
I love you.
Daniel.
First live show was absolutely amazing experience, like nothing I've ever felt before. The performance I enjoyed so much, absolutely amazing, but, you know, the judges' comments were a bit tough.
As a recording artist, I don't quite know where you would slot.
It was like somebody singing in a pub. I don't think you would ever be a successful recording artist.
You remind me of Ricky Gervais singing karaoke.
Louis, to say what he said, that it was a karaoke performance, is a bit harsh, I think. And to be compared to Ricky's, not very nice of Louis.
Being compared to Ricky Gervais, it's not a bad thing.
I'm trying not to let what he said get to me, because otherwise it might start affecting me for my next performance.
It was terrible what all of the judges said to him. It was heartbreaking to hear it, in fact.
Music has been in my life, all my life. When I was 10 or 11, I joined a church choir in East London, and I really enjoyed that. It was just that as I got older, my voice broke. That's it. That's my singing over, and I just never thought about it again until years later.
The Michael Jackson song that I picked for Daniel is just beautiful.
Tonight, I'm probably more nervous than the first week now, because I've got a point to prove.
Daniel had a hard time last week, and he's got the added pressure this week of having to prove himself, and I just hope that doesn't get too much for him.
Daniel, Michael Jackson, disaster.
He has to convince everybody that he's got the talent to be a pop star.
I think Simon and Louis, they've already written me off. I think they've already said, like, expected me to go. Tonight, I'm going out to prove that I'm not Ricky Gervais singing karaoke. I'm Daniel Evans, and I deserve to be here.
Daniel Evans.
One day in your life, you'll remember a place, someone touching your face. You'll come back and you'll look around you. One day in your life, you'll remember the love you found here. You'll remember me somehow, though you don't need me now.
Ricky, as I'm going to call you from now on, Ricky, the problem is...
That's rude.
You,
That's
you
really
are
rude. Daniel,
totally...
it's Daniel.
You're totally
Daniel.
out of your comfort zone. You're totally out of your comfort zone. And you're in at the deep end. You're a really nice guy. But if I was going to call it after a Michael Jackson album, I'd call it after Bad.
Daniel, I just want to say I'm really sorry if I knocked your confidence last week. I didn't mean to. That wasn't my intention at all. And I thought this week was far improved. That's one of my favourite Michael Jackson songs. And well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Look, Daniel, look, the fact the audience kept you in last week, good luck to you. I mean, we obviously have a slightly older audience watching this show who... Look, and I don't mean this rudely, but I think anyone under the age of 60 will not like you. Anyone over will, which is fine. It's fine. You know, you sang the song, actually, quite well. You know, it is what it is. Is it my favourite version of that song? No. Is it better than last week? Arguably a little bit.
Yes.
Well, we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, yeah, we're moving forward.
Daniel, I thought that was a fantastic performance. It looks like you're never ever going to impress the two guys at the end. But you know what? People at home love you, and thank you to everyone who's voting for you.
Oh, thanks.
I think you're fantastic.
Thank you.
Do you know what,
I don't
though? We not have a little bit, dare I say it, of ageism going on here. The reason why we have an over category is because it is people over 25. So that, not that they're over 26, not that they're 26, he's 38. He's what he is.
I am.
There is no ageism on this show, which is why Louis is still on it.
You happy with that, Dan?
And you.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm really happy, actually, yeah.
Good job, buddy. OK.
Thank you.
One thing, and one thing only that Danny wants other than Simon and Louis to get off his back, and that is your vote. Something you can give to him by calling 0901 61 61 107 after all the acts have performed. Daniel. Okie dokes, after the break, Diana will be getting a bit reflective, and JL will be hoping to make us feel good. We will be right back. Hello and welcome back to the X Factor, where tonight we are celebrating the music of Michael Jackson, and this audience just cannot stop loving the acts. They're loving them. And they are nailing it tonight. Up next, the last of the groups, which means we time to pay another visit to one man. Who's bad? It's Louis Walsh.
Now we've got something very special. We've got four boys who can sing and dance. JLS.
Chemistry between you is amazing.
I believe in you. You guys actually look like a group.
JLS.
The first live show was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, we have never ever done anything like that before. You know, it really, really was a great experience for all of us.
I think you are potentially the best group we've ever had on this show.
It was amazing that he said that. That is something to live up to, you know.
Simon is really jealous because he knows they can win the entire series.
I think they are telling Louis what to do, which is why it's working.
I started singing from a very young age. I sang at my little brother's christening. My uncle was DJing, and I just grabbed the mic from him and just started singing.
All I wanted to do was sing, sing, sing. My mum said that I sang more than I talked. The neighbours always were started shouting, "Is that boy singing again?"
It must be my mum and my uncle that noticed it first. That I could always remember lyrics to songs. They've always believed in me from a young age.
When I was 13, I was in a play called The Mikado. That was absolutely phenomenal. That was where the dream started, and you know, hopefully this is where the dream will finish.
This week I've chosen an up-tempo Michael Jackson classic for JLS, and you're going to see a totally different side to them.
This week we went to see Brian Friedman. There were 8 female dancers, and then Brian said, "I want to see, you know, if you got game or not."
In order to pull off a song like this and get the concept through to the audience, these guys have got to pick up on the girls. I gave them 8 hot girls.
What would your best line be if you were trying to pick her up? What would you say to her? Go.
Some people, mentioning no names, Marvin, flopped at the first hurdle, but...
That's the problem.
I just crumbled. I didn't know what to do, yeah?
I was well embarrassed.
If they don't own that stage and show their swagger to these girls, no one's gonna believe the performance.
When it comes to tonight, I'm sure the girls will see what's going down.
Where'd you get this guy from?
JLS.
You knocked me off of my feet now, baby. Hey, pretty baby with the high heels on. You give me fever like I'll never ever know. You're just a product of loveliness. I love the groove of your walkie on top your dress. I feel your fever from miles around. I pick you up in my car and we'll paint the town. Just kiss me, baby, and tell me twice that you're the one for me. The way you make me feel, the way you make me feel, really turn me on. You really turn me on. Knock me off of my feet now. You knock me off of my feet. Lonely days are gone. Lonely days are gone. Go on, girl. Woo! Go on, girl. I never felt so in love before. Just promise, baby, you'll love me forevermore. I swear I'm keeping you satisfied, 'cause you're the one for me. The way you make me feel, the way you make me feel, really turn me on. You really turn me on. You knock me off of my feet now, baby. Off my feet. Lonely days are gone. My lonely days are gone. Give it to me. The way you make me feel. Come on, be my girl. You really turn me on. Ain't nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business but mine and my baby. My lonely days are gone. The way you make me feel.
I'm sorry, guys. It's yoghurting again. I'm really sorry. Fantastic production on that. Thank you, Brian. That dancing and choreography was amazing. You guys worked it. I'm not sure if it was the best vocal song for you because there were some tuning issues, but it was a very, very good performance.
Thank you. Do you know, I always find that it's really sad that these days not many people do big performances where they dance and they sing, so hats off to you. And do you know, I think there's a niche in the market right now for you lot to just grab. There's definitely a niche for you lot to just take, and I think the girls at home are going to be clambering, waiting for this number to come up today.
If last week was 6.5 out of 10, this week was 9 out of 10. I've got to tell you guys, tuning issues aside, you've got to take into account the fact that you were doing a massive production on there. What I liked about it is that you actually had fun, you stood out. As Cheryl said, it was a big production. It showed your personality. I really like you guys.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I like you love more than Simon. You didn't just come out and sing a big ballad like some of the other acts. You sang, you danced, you gave it everything. Yee!
Almost a squeal from Louis and a 9 out of 10 for Simon. However, I do have to quote you earlier on. Oh, this is you. After tonight, I'm sure the girls will see what's going down. Girls, do we see what's going down? There you go. You can make JLS feel fantastic by voting for them. The number to call, 0901 61 61 108. But hang loose till lines open at the end of the show. For now, JLS. OK, for the last time this evening, time to trot over to Cheryl and the girls.
Okay, so next up, she's unique and she's as cute as a button. It's my little Diana Vickers.
I actually thought it was fantastic.
So proud of you.
I think you're the one to beat.
Diana.
I've always dreamt that something like this would happen to me. That moment will stay with me forever. As soon as I started singing, Cheryl, she gave me like a cheeky smile. Just thought, you know what, I think I belong on here.
You are the singing version of Marmite. Love it or hate it? I loved it.
That just made me feel amazing.
She's like a little angel, and when I watch her perform, she just makes me melt.
Ever since I was really young, I used to do little singing shows with my family. I'd audition for every single part that I could. It was in Annie, Anna Music twice. This is all I've ever wanted to do. The stakes are really high. This competition is hot.
I think this is absolutely the strongest category.
Alex and Laura are so amazing. They've got big voices, and to me, they're like superstars.
She mustn't feel underconfident. She has to really enjoy the fact that her special talent is her uniqueness.
This is very much about her doing her thing rather than listening to anyone else.
I just need her to realise that she's actually really different and really special.
I'm so nervous. I can't have an off week because that could be it for me.
Diana Vickers.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. Some disregard a broken bottle's top and a one-man show. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. Na 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 na. Some disregard a broken bottle's heart and a one-man show. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. Na 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 na.
Diana, I loved you last week.
And I love you this week. You're different from all the other girls in the competition. You're more contemporary. You're like any of the girls in the charts today. You've got a great recording voice. I mean, it shouldn't really have worked, a 17-year-old girl singing about a man in the mirror, but you made it work because you're unique.
You have absolutely found your comfort zone. You are in the moment now, and you made that your own. It was box fresh.
You know, you did really, really well last week, Diana, and this week you did even better, I've got to tell you. Why this is working is that I think this confidence thing has kind of gone away now. You're a different kind of singer. What's really, really important is that this is not karaoke. This is you doing your interpretation of a song. And it is working, Diana. I actually think you may be the one to beat.
Yeah! Diana, I have to say, watching you in rehearsals, all the tears we've had and all of that, you wouldn't have known any of that watching that. It was the best I've ever heard you sing it, and it was fantastic. And I love that you're so unique.
Oh, my God! What about you? Simon just said the one to beat, and you were so nervous about tonight, weren't you?
I know, I was absolutely terrified. I can't believe I've done it.
I know. But you, I mean, do you feel a bit more confident now as you're going on? Because, you know, you said last week you weren't too confident. Are you feeling a bit better now?
Yeah, I am. I think last week was like first week nerves and stuff, but I don't know, I'll see what happens.
Okay, you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, love it.
Diana Dearly wants to be here again next week. She's counting on your votes to get her through. Number to call, 0901 61 61 109. But as you know, don't call now. Call when lines open later. For now, everyone, Diana. All right, after the break, Rachel's getting dirty and Owen closes the show with a song that was Michael Jackson's first #1 as a solo artist. It's about a rat. Don't you dare miss it. Welcome back to the X Factor. The finalists have all been singing Michael Jackson classics. It's been a good night. Cheryl, happy?
Happy?
Having a slurpee of tea there? That's right, my love. Are you happy?
I'm ecstatic. I'm very
Happy with the girls today?
Amazing.
And you were a big Michael Jackson fan when you were first starting out? Was it the sort of thing you said?
I don't know anybody that's not a Michael Jackson fan. He's amazing. He's one of the legends of all time.
Yeah, too blooming right. Next up, last of the overs, and their commander-in-chief, Danny. Who have you got for us, Dan?
Well, she's chosen her own song this week, and she's showing her rock side. This is Rachel Hilton.
That was all wrong.
I think your vocal is far better than that track.
Just didn't get it at all.
Thank you for giving it your best shot.
Rachel!
Walking out onto the stage for the first time was amazing. I was worried about the audience reaction, considering that I've had this big, hideous past. But I got a really good applause. It was really like, yeah, it was nice. It made me feel accepted.
That was totally, totally the wrong song.
I think your vocal is far bigger and far better than that track.
Everyone was right about song choices, and I do agree with them.
I felt bad that Rachel was getting stick because of a song that I had chosen. It's not her fault.
I've been singing since I'm 5 years old. My earliest memory was like Sunday school. My mum used to tell me I was shouting instead of singing, and I personally don't think I was shouting. I just always had a big voice. And my voice got bigger and bigger and bigger.
After last week, Rachel and I decided that she should have the chance to pick her own song. I'm 100% behind her.
Last week, I put my trust in Danny. This week, she's got to trust me.
She had no choice after last week. She has to choose her own song. Otherwise, she'd be in big trouble.
This competition is really important to me. I don't want to be put in a position here where I feel vulnerable again.
When you choose your own song, it's a gamble, so I hope it pays off.
Tonight, I can't blame Danny for my song choice. I've chosen the song, so I'm just going to make sure that I go out there and I give it my all.
Rachel Hilton!
to make me sing, so take your weight off of me. I know your every move, so won't you just let me be? I've been here times before, but I was too blind to see that you seduce every man. This time you won't seduce me. Just saying that's okay. Hey baby, do what you please. I got the stuff that you want. I am the thing that you need. She looked me deep in the eye. She's touching me so soft. She said there's no turning back. Just drive me in her heart. Dirty Diana, no. Dirty Diana, no. Dirty Diana, no. Dirty Diana, let me be. She likes the boys in the band. She knows when they come to town. Every musician's fan after the curtain comes down. She waits at backstage door. Those who have prestige. We promise fortune and fame. A life that's so carefree. She's saying that's okay. Hey baby, do what you want. I'll be your not-loving thing. I'll be the freak you keep on. I don't care what you say. I wanna go too far. I'll be your everything. If you make me a star. Dirty Diana, no. Dirty Diana, no. Dirty Diana, no. Dirty Diana. Dirty Diana. Dirty Diana, no. Dirty Diana. Let me be. Dirty Diana.
Rachel, when we did the auditions for the show and during the boot camp, we all thought you were the best singer. We thought you were the one that we all had to beat. Last week, it wasn't great. Tonight, it was a very, very brave song. You didn't just pick a safe Michael Jackson song like some other people did. You picked it, you performed it. I hope the public gets you, because you have an awful lot more to give than we're saying, and I know you can do it.
Thank you.
Fantastic production on the stage tonight. I loved all that going on, loved the stereos and everything. I loved the key change in the song, but I think there's a lot of soul inside you just bursting to come out, and I can't wait to say that. Yeah.
Diana, once again, you got it completely and utterly wrong.
Excuse me? Rachel, Simon, you have to get the names right.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do this anymore. I beg your pardon. I'm getting everyone's names wrong. You're getting it wrong. This tonight was like a circus up there. And you are about one thing and one thing only, which is your voice. And as Cheryl said, you are one heck of a soul singer. Tonight it was ghastly, all the motorbikes, and it was gimmicky. You know, Rachel, I'm saying this, by the way, because I like you, and you've got to strip everything away, and if you survive another week, which is doubtful, you've got to prove that you are an incredible, naturally gifted soul singer, and all this nonsense has got to stop. And I apologise about getting your name wrong. I seem to be doing that every week.
Every week,
I know. I'm getting old.
It's all right, man. It's all right, Simon. It's been taken on board. So you're entitled to your
Rachel,
opinion.
how did you
Fair
feel
enough.
tonight? Did you
I
love
felt
it there?
good. I felt good. I know I'm a soul singer, but I truly believe as an artist, I know soul is my comfort zone, but I really have a passion for rock and indie music. And I really believe as an artist, you shouldn't just keep yourself stuck in one genre. You should be versatile. But Simon's boss, he knows what he's talking about, and it's up to me to be humble and take his positive criticism.
Everyone keeps you in. We see the Soul-y Rachel next week, and we'll put up a cue card so Simon can see that your name.
Your name is Rachel. He doesn't
Yeah.
know about
Never mind.
Is she not right, though? Is it not about artists getting out of their comfort zone and you know, trying new things?
But 2 weeks in a row, you haven't done what you do well.
Okay, thank you very much, Rachel.
Thank you, yeah.
If you cannot bear the thought of Rachel going home tonight, make sure it doesn't happen by voting for her. The number to call, 0901 61 61 110. Lines opening very shortly. For now, everyone, Rachel. enjoying herself. Closing the show tonight is The Boys. We pay a visit to their spiritual and financial guide, Simon Cowell.
Right, I'm going to read my cue card this time. It's Owen.
Everybody's gonna love you.
So good. It's amazing.
Very, very proud of you, Owen.
Last Saturday for me was just the most amazing experience ever.
Saw a little bit of a tear there, though, didn't I?
I know, it's just the crowd reaction was fantastic.
It's very unusual for me because I don't cry. I just don't.
For the very, very first time, I saw a glimmer of emotion from Owen, where he almost choked. And I liked that, because it made him a human being.
As a young boy, my mum and dad used to always say I was going to be a performer because they used to always tell everybody to watch me dance and sing. But it wasn't until I got to secondary school when I done my first musical, Oliver. There was 400 people maybe watching us. Now that I'm on the X Factor, there's been 10 million people watching this, and I feel like it's a dream, and I just don't want my dream to end.
I think the song chose him this week. I mean, it was such an obvious connection. He just had to do the song. He's just got to be aware that there are people in this competition with bigger voices. He's got a challenge ahead of him.
I've got a big burden on my shoulders this week because people will be expecting an even bigger performance than last week.
We've got to make sure that he ups his game every single week, because if he stays on a level, it just won't be good enough.
I know that I haven't got the biggest voice in the competition, so I just have to go out there and prove to everybody that I do deserve a place in this competition.
Owen Quigg!
The two of us need look no more. We both found what we were looking for. With a friend to call my own, I'll never be alone. And you, my friend, will see you got a friend in me. When you're always running here and there, you feel you're not wanted anywhere. If you ever look behind and don't like what you find, there's one thing you should know: you got a place to go. I used to say I am me. Now it says, now it's we. I used to say now it's us, now it's we. They don't see you as I do. I wish they would try to. I'm sure they'd think again if they had a friend like Ben. Like Ben. Like Ben.
Owen, it's absolutely true. You don't have the biggest voice in this competition, but it doesn't matter. You've got something that a lot of the other people don't have. You've got a great personality. You've got Irish charm. You can't buy that. And you know what? We're only second weekend in this competition, but I'm going to say you're going to be in the final.
That was an amazing performance that production of it was so exposed, you know, and you pulled it off, and your purity will challenge all of the other voices in this competition put together. I think you're fantastic.
Do you know, I always find it so amazing that you are so unfazed by anything whenever I see you backstage, whenever I see you during rehearsals. Nothing phases you. It's almost like you belong up there on the stage. But the a cappella bit is so hard to do. A cappella, then the key comes in, so you haven't got any notes to start off from. That is a hard thing to do, and you nailed it. Well done. One thing, when I heard it was Michael Jackson week, I would have bet my bottom dollar you were going to sing Ben, so don't you ever, ever talk to me about safe or obvious song choices ever again.
You had a tough week this week,
Yes,
Joan.
I have, and it's all through you.
Oh. Okay, don't take it out on me. I think, you know, what was said was right, because you had no gimmicks after some of the nonsense we've seen tonight. It's a much harder song to sing that than people think. The first part was terrific. You did have a few timing issues. I'm going to be honest with you, Owen, it wasn't as good as last week, but this was a tougher task for you. I still think, however, you're going to sail through, and there's a lot better to come.
Hey, listen, we haven't got much time, but very quickly, Louis says in the final three. How you feeling, buddy?
Maybe that's just because I'm Irish.
There's a lot that go around, don't worry. All right, putting a massive smile on Owen's face. Couldn't be more simple. All you have to do is vote for him. The number to call, 0901 61 61 111. Lines will be opening very, very shortly. Calls cost 35p from a BT landline, from other networks higher, from mobiles considerably more. For everyone, this is Owen. OK, folks, this is it. Get ready to vote, because the phone lines are now open. And they will close in the results show. Vote cast after the lines are closed will not be counted, but may still be charged. The 11 finalists have put their hearts and souls into those performances. So if you want to keep them in the competition, these are the numbers you need. To vote for Alexandra, the number is 0901 61 61 101. For Scott, add 02. Add 03 for Ruth. 04 for Girl Band. To vote for Laura, add 05. For Austin, add 06. For Daniel, add 07. 08 for JLS. Diana needs a 9 on the end of that, 09. For Rachel, add 10. And for Owen, add 11. Very, very strong 11 people. Get voting, and if you still can't make up your mind, where have you been for the last 90 minutes? Here's a reminder of all of the performances and the numbers you need.
Out of you want. I'll be your not-loving thing. I'll be the freak you keep on. I don't care what you say. I wanna go too far. I'll be your everything. If you make me a star, Dirty Diana.
They don't see you as I do. I wish they would try to. I'm sure they'd think again if they had a friend like that.
That is going to be a tough decision, and it's your tough decision. So we call a great night, and it ain't over yet. One act is going to be leading here tonight, Heartbroken, and Out of the Competition. Don't let it be your favourite. Get the votes coming in. All will be revealed in the results show 10 past 10. Plus, for the first time ever, Cheryl's going to be on this stage with Girls Aloud, people. Holly Willoughby and her Extra Factor gang are starting right now on ITV2. We'll see you at 10 past 10. Get voting. See you then.
Well, I think I know who my favourite is, and as Dermot said, don't miss the all-important results. Coming up here on ITV1 at 10 past 10, just under an hour's time. And before that, Vernon's here with All Star Family Fortunes. That's next, and it's a bit of a soap theme.